Hi, I'm Chris Small, and I'm here on Richmond's West Avenue in the Lower Fan District. This is a very special street. It's only 3 blocks long. It runs between Harrison Street and Lombardy Street. Most of the houses are typical fan houses built between like 1905 and toward the western end of the street, probably in the 1920s. It is a very special little street in the Fan because it's very small. It's the shortest street in the Fan, but it also has a very interesting sense of community, which has a long history. And I always tell people, if they're moving to Richmond and they want to really get connected in Richmond, that if they move to West Avenue, they'll be able to meet a lot of people and really get the lay of the land really, really quickly. But because it is such a special community, over the years, so many of the houses have been groomed and really well maintained and well designed, and changes made to them have been very custom. And the street has its own little neighborhood association, which does include the north side of Park Avenue and the south side of Franklin Street. And they have their own mayor and vice mayor, and maintain a strong sense of community, probably better than any other neighborhood association in the Fan, because they're so small and so engaged. And apparently the story goes that way back, probably in the 30s or 40s, they had a rat problem, and they got together with the neighbors and formed this association to help solve that problem. But they have kept the community together so well over the last like 60 or 70 years, and it's one of the most charming parts of the Fan. And if you want to know more about small micro neighborhoods like this, please let me know which ones you might want to know about in the comments, and I'll try to do a feature on them. But thank you for taking a look. We'll just walk up the street a little bit and see some of these houses. These are small attached row houses, 1107 by 9. 1107 was renovated way back, probably in the late 60s or early 70s, and they lowered the floor, so it has very, very high ceilings. And most of the houses are single family houses, but then some are duplexes. Like you'll have, like this is a duplex, and across the street 1116 is a duplex, but 1118 is single family. And for the most part though, I'd say it's about 75 to 80% single family. And one of the fun things about this street is there are weather vanes that, like that one has like a bateau guy, and then you've got a stag.
You're like our fireman from the lightning strike.
What?
The weather vane is a fireman now.
Oh, it's a fireman.
Oh.
By lightning 2 summers ago.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
you're
Yeah, I'm Chris Small.
Yeah. Ivan Mullinex, we met some time ago. But so we've changed it because a lot of people have weather vanes. But
yeah, well, I want to know the story about how the weather vane thing, because there's like 5 or 6 along here on West. There's one there, and then on Park there are a handful, and I think they were probably made like in the 60s or 70s.
Must have been, because they would have all been finials before.
Yeah, they would have all been just a little ball and stuff.
I'll find out. I'll email you.
Okay, thank you. But and you can see through the trees the weather vanes we were talking about. But and I'll add some still shots to this too. But I don't know how that got started, but one's like a little airplane, and one's a stag, and then one's a whale. And then he said they changed that one to the firemen because their house got struck by lightning. So and we're gonna get run over. And then people have added, like, that door, the glasswork on that door is surely not original, but someone who owned the house at some point added that and is a really well done, beautiful glasswork in that entryway. But you see a lot of details on these houses through this street that were added, and it's sort of like the right thing was done in many instances. And of course, like a lot of things, people renovated and maybe didn't make the right call, but you see a lot of care has gone into these houses. And then we have more finials. We've got a dragon and a Labrador Retriever, and you can tell that one actually works properly because it's moving. If anybody knows the history behind the finials, please let me know what it is, because I've been fascinated with it for years and nobody seems to know what started it or who made the weather vanes. But if you do know, please let me know. And then most of the houses along West are fairly typical van style houses, double parlor, dining room. And originally the street, if you look back at really old maps, there was a creek here before these houses were built. And I'm not sure what happened to the creek, but it's underground. But there is sort of low water table here. To the west end of the block, probably because of Richmond College moving in 1910, there are more houses at the end of the block that are architect designed rather than just regular builder houses.
You could talk about how our house is slanted because of the water.
You might not want to get too big. Hey, Jack.
Hi there.
Hello.
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
All right.
What are you doing? Oh,
We're filming.
We're filming a West Avenue video.
Oh, you are? That's so funny. Don't film me.
We won't, if you don't want to.
No. Film.
So, how are you?
Good. Do you know what one of our holidays is?
Yes, I'm an elf.
Elizabeth's an elf.
Tomorrow.
know that.
Yeah.
Come if you want.
So, when is it?
3 to 5.
3 to 5 tomorrow?
Mhm.
Well, maybe I will stop there.
Yeah.
So, y'all doing okay?
Yeah, I'm sort of learning how to do that.
Well, I think you're doing a very good job.
Well, that's what I had a little tutorial from Ellie who helped me with the
Oh.
first one.
Oh.
I'm trying the second one.
She's good with her
Oh, she's very-
arrangements,
oh, she's
and she's so
very good.
creative.
Yeah, she's very
It's
good.
like, that
Yeah.
does take, like, patience and, like, a little, like, you have to just kind of understand the